Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Hulk, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Them boys are back in the building. What's going on? Boston
nigga.
Big Bean.
I'm on my cam interview shit. Yeah, nigga. What is we doing?
Good shit, boy. Good shit.
Right. Good shit, my neck.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, man? Oh, the chat is already going crazy. Yeah, I'm saying we got 35 in the building. Last thing says we
can't visually say, y'all know what fucking it, Nick. Y'all know what the fuck going on down here, nigga. Oh yeah, it was a great. Hey, for 5 seconds, he was. Y'all know what the fuck it is, nigga. Yeah. So it was a great battle. We fought hard.
Yeah. Great win. Great win.
It was a good game.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo, guys, I want to say something real quick. I want to say something. Right. I hope everyone's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought about this before we got on. I know all of us had a full clip ready. I know CB got a full clip ready. I know CB. I have a banana clip ready.
Okay.
But I want to celebrate these guys all show. I want to celebrate this team. I want to talk about, I want to recap the past 6 weeks, the first 6 games. Talk about
by week.
Facts. Talk about who's doing well. Talk about who we're impressed with. I just want to celebrate this team. Next week, we're going to take a bye week as well. You heard is going to take a bye week. So not this Wednesday, Sunday. Sunday? Will we be back Sunday? Next Sunday.
Likely be back Sunday. Yeah. We'll be back Sunday.
So next Sunday, we could dive into what's bothering us. Because there are things that are bothering me like a mother. There are things that are bothering me, and I know there's things that are bothering y'all. But let's celebrate the squad, man. Let's just celebrate the squad this week. Let them boys, go on vacay. Chill out, CB. Chill out.
Days off.
CB, chill out. We
CB,
chilling. We
the hair up.
We got the French cup. We chilling, man. Let's celebrate it, man. We got a lot to celebrate, son. We got a lot to celebrate, man.
King of Battles is YouTube.
Hey, hold on. Let's address this. I'm not tired of y'all. Actually, how young do you think I am, fam? Like, how young do y'all think I am? What is happening?
Yo, CB just turned 28, son. Relax.
Yeah, he a child, son.
This is absurd.
Similac on his breath and shit. Yeah,
dog. I'm a whole 34 years old, bro.
We celebrating, man. I'm saying, listen, we 6-0, son. How many undefeated teams are there now? How many undefeated teams we got left?
A lot less than there was yesterday.
Right. You know what I mean? When we talked about it before, there were 19.
Yeah.
Now there has to be maybe 10?
10? Around 10. Yeah. Because more dropped. Bama lost.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. We
Bama lost. Tennessee lost. Yeah, man. My dog's out here sipping. Rich Cup. OC. Hey, shout out to OC in the building, man. He got to hang out. I saw the picture, man. He was outside, boy. He saw got to meet up with Bang, you know what I'm saying? Shake hands with. Yo, shout out to the fact that D-Train recognized him. Oh shit, you Oregon K, son. That was dope. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to West in the building, Hoodie in the building.
I think Oregon K found a lost kid too. Like I think he found a lost kid. Yeah, that man is a good Samaritan.
He's just a hero.
So. Yeah.
Just a good Samaritan.
OZ says, what's up, fellas? It was a movie. Best in-game experience I've been to so far. Yeah, because it was close. It was close to being the worst. It was close to being.
Hey, can I address the fan base real quick?
Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get it out, man.
On a positive note. On a positive note.
Sure. We keeping positivity today, man.
Look, y'all. I think if some of y'all follow me, or if enough of y'all follow me, y'all know what I'm like on game days. Well, you don't know what I'm like on game days. You know what I project on game days. These two know what I'm actually like on game days because you heard Chad.
Group chat is
actually
different.
like on game days.
Psychopath.
I know it's hard during these games, bro. I know as Canes fans, we got trauma. I have realized that my mention of the couch for game days is where you come for therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Come slide to the mentions on game day, bro. If you want positivity, come over here. There's too much negativity on the timeline during it. We be in the second quarter, same old can all this nonsense that don't help nobody. Hey,
fire these niggas. Everybody needs
slide
to get
over to at Corey Carmona during games, and I'm gonna keep you positive, baby. I'm gonna lead you. I ain't got nothing negative to say. All I got to say is I know sometimes it's hard. Follow your boy on game day. I got you. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to put positive energy out there. That's how you get positive results. Follow your boy, and we going to change this whole game day trauma thing that we got as Canes fans. Like, that's what that halftime show is for. The halftime show is where we go vent. But you gotta stand 10 toes down. We in the third quarter, and this team is fighting. And nobody want to hear that shit about the same old. Hey, nah, come on now. Let them boys be their own squad. Let them tell their own story.
Yo, Wes, that's what's up, Wes. I like that. A lot of top 10s got hit like we got hit, but they ain't fucking breathe.
I tweeted that out. I sure did. I sure did tweet that out. Now it's clear that we're here for a real reason. Now, as I say, is be positive. If you're not positive on game day and you need somebody to be positive on game day, come holler at your boy. You're gonna get the positivity. We're gonna big up these guys. Not saying we're not gonna say when somebody did something wrong, but we're gonna stay positive and we're gonna hope for a dub. We'll talk about it if it's an L at the end of the day, but we're gonna breathe positive energy out there, dog. That's how it is, man. I ain't never played a football game where I thought it was over before all 4 zeros was on the clock.
Zeros on the clock, baby.
I wasn't that kind of football player, and I'm not that kind of fan, bro. If there's a will, there's a way. I don't care. All we got is a quarterback that don't throw. I'ma still believe we may go 21 unscored until it don't fucking happen. So follow your boy on game day, dog. We gonna lead you to the promised land.
That's right.
Oh, perfect. The fourth is in the building. Shout out to my everybody's drinking.
I think I put it in the You Heard chat at around midnight. We gonna win this fucking game.
Yep. I know when I knew. I know when I knew. I'm gonna leave that conversation for the You Heard chat. But I know when I knew we were gonna win. I like to thank him personally. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my dog. You know
I knew when they put that slow video out for Cam in the pregame, when they did that slow-mo shit, I said, oh, yeah, we finna win this hoe. That slow-mo video, nice. We finna win this right after that slow-mo.
I don't know if you missed it, but we on some positive shit today. We're gonna celebrate the squad. We're gonna recap the 6 games. We'll dig into what we're concerned about next Sunday.
Taking Wednesday off.
Today it's all about that dub, baby.
It's all about that dub because there's a lot of people who didn't get out alive.
No,
a lot of people who didn't get out.
Everybody in front of us, almost everybody in front of us didn't get out alive. I will say this:
a team up north that's 1-5-ish.
Talking,
yeah,
still talking.
Yeah,
they out here refereeing. You know what I mean? Yeah, they out here refereeing. All of a sudden they know the code and shit. I'm gonna say this, man. There was people who went to sleep.
Oh yeah,
that must hurt, dog. That much, like, there's a couple. I won't call them by names. They're in another group chat. They're in the watch party group chat. You know what I'm saying? They went to bed because they were mad in the third.
Got 3 letters.
Yeah,
in his name.
Yeah, got 3 letters. Yeah, got 3 letters.
Rhymes with next.
Rhyme was next. Host the show.
Yeah.
Host the show with AO. You know what I mean? On Wednesdays. I'm not saying no names. And there was another one. He's always late to everything. You know what I'm saying? That gave up. Like, I know, fam, that was crazy. Like, last night we got to watch 2 crazy ass weeks back to back. And I watched it back, and I watched the condensed game. I still don't know. Yeah. Like my brain can't wrap my head around it, man. Like, it really can't. Not even us on like Cam Moore shit. Just like Cal still plays solid. Like, it wasn't like they, you know what I'm saying, played trash. Like, they still were there trying to answer the bell. And I was like, all right, let me show you what Cam could do. that was an incredible experience that we got to witness. And trying to go to bed at 3:00 in the morning was the most difficult shit ever.
Yeah, I didn't.
Wasn't
I didn't. Yeah,
Wasn't
I
happening.
got about an hour.
Yeah,
I'm running on fumes right now, champ.
I feel it. OC with another dono. Shout out to the boy. Got to see this live, man. Got to see one of the greatest comebacks ever live. Shout out to Hoodie Girl, Max, Vish, everybody, D Code, everybody that made it out there, man. When Cam ran into the stadium, they knew it was over, fam. It must have been so quiet. Oh, it was fantastic.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. All right,
Yeah.
man. Let's see. In years, Brian got in years past, I would have had a different result. Last week too.
100%.
Yeah. FSU got more stuff to say about Miami than what happened in their game. Yeah, man, they scared. They're 3 weeks away from 98-0.
You poor.
3 weeks away from
you muted.
Hey, can we stop saying that whole 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, been a different result thing? Can we get
That's the PTA.
kill that?
That's the trauma. That's the trauma. That's what that is.
Yeah, but at this point, that's every game, bro. Like we were not good 5 years ago. We wouldn't.
What? Joe bugging me out.
It just goes without saying. And I know what you mean by it, but like that's the kind of thing when you keep saying stuff like that week to week. That's the kind of thing that when we get down by 14, leads you to rant like crazy. Yeah,
yep.
Because you thinking about 5 years ago.
Stop thinking about 5 years ago.
Trying to replay a game.
It's a totally different.
Trying to replay a game.
I see it from the perspective of it's refreshing to know that what we have in the product we have on the field now, is it just going to cash it in and say, oh, well, this game's over?
Sure.
Whereas in years past, we got so accustomed and so used to that. Now that we're seeing the other side of that coin, we're like, oh, this is fantastic. We got guys that actually give a shit about what's going on in the game, and they want to play. You know?
You do something decent every time in your relationship, and your wife or girl got to remind you that, man, I'm glad you do that because this old dude. All right, eventually, stop thinking about that nigga, bro. Like, God damn.
Mine does. She reminds you.
20 years in, and 20 years in, nothing's changed.
Right.
You know, it'd be the messed up one when you both sides. I'm glad you do this now because you didn't used to. You be like, come on now, God damn. How I get the Dylan Stewart and a pat on the back? Like, don't do that.
God damn. No. This shit became marriage therapy. What the fuck's happening? This shit just went left. All right, man. Let's kick it off. CB saw the halftime show. Wasn't fun. Wasn't a fun experience. So we're gonna jump off that. This is how I want to kick it off, man. And I want to start around the room. We'll start with you, Pope. When you were watching the game, man, if you got time to watch it back, I know we're getting ready for a storm here for you and me. When you watched it back, what was the moment when you were like, holy shit, we might be doing this thing?
You know, I haven't had a chance to watch it back just because I barely slept and then trying to get everything done today. But just thinking back from watching it, when kind of after we got that 2-point conversion, you know, I was like, oh, okay, that's going to bring us within, you know, three was that put them up by 20. So we needed
20
or did we need
38-18? Yeah.
38-18, yeah.
But we drove. It was a little bit longer drive, and you felt like, okay, there needs to be a little more urgency here. But they stayed with it, and we ended up scoring. And then we just turned around and get the 2-point conversion. I'm like, oh shit, this is
it starts creeping in.
This started. And another thing that happened is, and I'll give all props to my wife on this one. Every game up until this point, we've always done a shot of Fireball before the game, and we hadn't done one. So it's about halftime, and she goes,
"We didn't do
Guess what we didn't do. Guess what we didn't do." So immediately we went and did our Fireball shot.
Y'all fucking for it. If y'all did what y'all supposed to do, we wouldn't even.
You can thank my wife. You can thank my wife for that one. Yeah.
Ridiculous, man. What are you doing?
Right.
It's like
the drinkers drank last night, boy. I know the drinkers drank and the smokers smoked last night. I know nobody woke up with nothing left. Nobody woke up with shit left.
Yeah.
Yes, fam. I got another hat. They're all the same hat, just different colors, Sterling. Damn it.
Just one hat.
We
bro.
talked about.
They not gonna make that size multiple times. Just one hat.
I got the same ones too. So
Yeah, exactly. We all bought the same hats. Shout out to Adidas. All right, Joe, what you got, man? When you were watching the game, I know we were talking through the whole thing, but for you, when was it when you were like,
you know
oh
what,
shit,
man? It's funny. After the pick six, after halftime, I was like, yo, Cam about to, because Cam don't like that shit. Cam don't like when he embarrasses himself. He doesn't like that shit. And that shit was embarrassing. Like that was like, I was like, he's wilding. Like, I don't know what's really going on with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
But after the pick six, you know, they always pan to them on the sideline and all that. He's like, all right. He clapping and he like, all right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came down and they scored, man, you know, and then it was on from there. So yeah.
CB.
When did I know?
When you texted,
I never.
Midnight.
It was like
Let me
midnight.
find the timestamp.
Yeah, it was around midnight, somewhere around midnight, 12:30-ish, when I was like, we're gonna win this fucking game. Like, and I don't think we were
1:42 a.m. our time.
Yeah.
Oh, 1:42.
So
Well,
12 my time. Yeah, it was about
12:40.
Yeah, my time. Yeah. So, and I don't think we were. It may have still been like 35-18 at that time. That, no disrespect to Cal, they played hard, but they did not look like a football team that was gonna step on our neck. So it just, you can go check my timeline, bro. Coming out of the second quarter, I'm literally tweeting out, bro, we can win this fucking game if y'all just tighten up. If y'all just stay disciplined, the team cannot beat you. But if you keep putting gun to foot, I mean, it is what it is. I said it last night, like, playing assignment football and doing your job wins you football games. Doing the opposite produces the opposite. It's very simple. The team is not bigger, stronger, or faster than you. So do your job and you'll beat them. And so I never really felt like, I never got that, oh my God, we finna lose. I got that, and I said it in the chat, I got that, oh shit, Clemson's gonna be tough if they play like this. Like, I was not ever really that worried about Cal. There's no disrespect to Cal. I just think on paper, man to man, we are a better football team. And the team has shown in the second half that they can make the adjustments. I said it on the halftime show. So I never really hit the full panic button. I was panicking for thinking down the line, like, dog, we can't bring this to that Clemson game. That was where my mind was. My mind was, okay, they're going to find a way to pull this shit off. But they got to fix some stuff before Clemson. So I never really had that crazy eureka moment. It was just, are they going to make the plays or not? I never really thought it was over. I just thought they need to just play assignment football. I mean, one proper angle, and changes the football game.
Well, I think you saw that too. Once it started getting into crunch time, you saw the defense make plays when they had to. Rather, the way the game was going up until that point, we're like, what are they doing out there? I don't think they know what they're doing. But when it came time to man up, you saw that defense step up and really put belt to ass and shut it down. Because I don't think there was one point in the whole second half, we had like 160 something yards to their 0. So, I mean, when it was time to show up, they showed up. But
shut them out in the fourth quarter.
I need them to show up.
27 yards.
I need them to show up sooner because I don't think my heart can handle much more of that.
They play with their food too much for me. Oh, they play with their food
27 yards total offense in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Hey, shout out to Mendoza. That boy tough.
Yeah,
get that boy some weapons.
50% completion. 50%
get
completion.
That boy some weapons. He gonna be a problem, but they need to get him some weapons. That boy tough. He tough as hell.
I actually think they got pretty good receivers. It was weird because like total yards we outgained about like 200. But for me, the series that did it for me was when they had just hit that toss or something like that little screen pass, and he ran to like the 25 or the 30, and then they brought in their backup quarterback.
Yeah,
right?
that pitch.
That pitch shit. Yeah, we're staying off that. But and he ran it down to like the 30, and then they went to the backup quarterback for like 3 straight plays and had to settle for a field goal. I was like, fam, like to this team, and CB, to your point, this team does play with their food, right? But like you have to play perfect football on every play at all. You know what I'm saying? Like at all times. Like if you give this team a glimmer of hope, like they're gonna jump right when they did that and had to settle for a field goal. Because I think if they kept Mendoza in, they probably, because he was balling, right? They might get a touchdown there. For bringing in Rodgers for those 3 straight plays, kind of killed their momentum, like their little drive there, because there was really no reason to. I was like, okay, let's fucking work. It was like the same thing when
I never like pulling your quarterback off the field, stupid.
It didn't make any sense at that point. Like it was the same thing as VTech doing that fake field goal last week, right? Like it's unnecessary. It's not needed. You don't have to go gimmicky at all times. You know what I mean? Like you could just play ball and see what happens.
You know, coaches overthink shit all the time. All the time.
You know you. So when you know you're not better than a team, you know when enough is not enough. 10 ain't enough.
Yep.
We're not good enough to beat this team by 10. We're good enough to where we need a 20-point lead with a quarter left. You know it. You know your squad. So so as a coach, you're just trying to give them something else. Like we need something else. We can't produce it ourselves. So let's manufacture something. That's a tough spot to be in as a coach when you're up. Because then do you play conservative or try to give your guys even more of a cushion? Because you know you see the storm. You can see the clouds. It ain't raining yet, but the sky is getting dark. So you like, damn.
It also seemed like they ran out of gas and we got stronger towards the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they were moving a little bit slower. They were reacting a little bit slower. You know, the pass rush wasn't getting there like it was before.
Ours was, though. Ours was starting to put pressure on him. That's when you saw Mendoza start to struggle, was when we got to him.
Absolutely. And next week when we talk about, because I got a lot of shit to talk about. But not now.
It's difficult, yo. Like next week, because look, man, 6-0 is 6-0, and we've had 2 imperfect games where it shows you how fucking hard it is to win in college football. Like we there's people who give up, like, oh, we're not doing this, fam, but you gotta stop criticizing in the vein of how you want things to look. When yesterday shows you could go to Vanderbilt and be the number 1 team in the country and fucking lose, giving up 40 points. You know what I'm saying?
And dominated, fam. Like Vandy dominated Bama in the trenches.
Yep.
Dominated. They ran whatever the hell they wanted to do, son. Yes. Yeah.
That whistle got to blow. You got to play that game. That whistle got to blow.
Yeah.
Them rankings, that shit don't matter. Them stars, all that shit don't matter. That whistle got to blow.
You got to go in between them lines, son, and strap them up.
For 4 quarters, dog. Like, you got to play.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. Like, if we're gonna stay positive, let me tell you something, bro. Every other coach is thinking, look, not only do I need to beat Miami, but you got to beat Miami for 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got to.
You can't give them 5 minutes. You can't give them 12.
No, you're gonna have to step on our neck. You're gonna have to stay. It's cockroaches around here, dog. You're gonna have to step on the motherfucker hard.
Yeah.
And that's a different type of mental message to send other teams down the schedule.
Read that, CB.
We could blow you out, or we could play with you and then beat you. But you're gonna have to beat us for 4 quarters. This ain't them other Canes, dog. You're gonna have to strap it for 4 quarters. All that high net rah from 0 and all that, and you was gassed in that 4th.
You were crying. You were crying, dog. You couldn't breathe.
That boy play hard, though.
That this team is like, all right, bro, but you can't talk in the first quarter if you're not gonna talk in the 4th. Like this team, you gonna have to bring it. And what I love is all them touchdowns where they was crawling back, no sellies, no jumping up and down, no backflips, no fucking dancing. Bet ball to ref, back to the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
They waited until they were up.
You didn't see him celebrate.
You got the selling. That to me, tells me they got a different mindset too, bro. They understand. It's got to be 4 quarters. So everybody on that schedule, before he's telling them what we got to do to beat Miami, somewhere in that sentence, he's saying, and we got to do it for 4 quarters. You got
That's
to.
hard, dog. That's hard. Because I think Polk hit it on the head, man. Real quick, Little made a great point. What's up, fellas? The Kings never got gimmicky in their comeback either. It was straight foot to backside. Facts, man. Like they stayed within their game plan. They didn't try to go too crazy. They weren't out there doing, I'm saying, double reverses, no flea flickers. You know what I'm saying? We weren't out there doing no dumb shit like that. Just this is what it is. Yeah, man. Like
Joe hates.
You mean no pitches and halfback tosses?
Exactly. No double reverse. Yeah, nothing back to the quarterback. Nothing crazy, man. This shit was what a
man. Joe hate a flea flicker.
He hates flea flicker.
Joe,
I'm gonna play call up, yo.
Joe, I'll say this. I think of Joe.
Give Cal's defense a look. Cal's defense is solid, man. Like Cal's defense didn't.
The team plays hard.
The team plays hard. Olave, you know what I'm saying? They're zero their linebacker. He gave everything he could. Just wasn't enough, man. Like, hey, shout out to you. Good luck the rest of the season. But if you're going, CB said, if you're going to celebrate, do our celebration. You can't be crying on the sideline, dog.
Yep.
You better be out there throwing a helmet or some shit. Be mad about it. Don't be don't be, you know what I'm saying?
How do y'all feel about the top 25 that just got released? Miami is now ranked number 6.
Sweet 7, sweet 6, bro. I don't care.
Yeah. I know it's early.
Just win, baby.
You feel like who's ahead of us? Oregon's still ahead of us.
Penn State.
Oregon, Penn State, Georgia, Ohio State,
Texas.
Texas. Mm-hmm. So with one loss Georgia because they lost to Alabama, they're ahead. Mm-hmm. I think I saw Michigan still in the top 25 with 2 losses. I don't understand how that is.
I don't know about that.
Make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
don't care. I really don't. We got to earn it.
Need winning, right? Yeah,
there's a bunch of season left, bro. We got to earn it.
Win the ACC and we in. And
we ain't got to worry about it.
Exactly. Automatic bid. They ain't got to worry about it. Yeah,
I like it. I don't want them running the US back campaigns and fucking commercials and all. Leave us where we at.
They're off that. They're off that.
Leave us where we at. No, they not. No, they not.
No, you know where they're at now? Oh, Miami's. You know where they're at? They surpassed the US back. They're at the Miami's overrated. They should have lost the last 2 weeks. It's the ref's fault. They've already.
You don't make Twitter right now, boy. Them bigger pages. No, they not. They showing Cam's highlights and the comeback and saying is the U bad. They doing it every week. Keep us sick. You want to know why? They keeps them hungry, man. Keep a little chip on their shoulder. Let them see that shit every week and think we should be higher. But prove it then.
Work.
The whistle gonna blow. You're gonna be able to. You're gonna get to prove it on the field. The whistle gonna blow.
Yep.
Win the football games in front of you, and all the other shit will take care of itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One thing
they fuck around and get ranked too high and start smelling themselves, then we gonna be on here saying, "See, they should have left us down at 6."
Yeah, I think that happened already, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I think we're already there. I think that already happened.
I'm not allowed to talk about that, Ben.
No, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah. So
let's hit some positives, Joe.
Michael Irvin.
Michael freaking Irvin sweating on the sideline, sweating his ass off like he playing. He has to come to every game now.
I don't care if you sweat. Listen here, playmaker. We all got Twitters, and we all got to deal with being trolled by rivals. Stop giving them shit that's going to end up in my mentions. Why would you do that? The second he was on the all fours, I said, God damn, I'm going to see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to see that from a troll.
Yeah. We already knew that.
That was coming.
15 minutes later, somebody hit me. This what y'all on? Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Guess who doesn't care?
Passion, I love his passion.
Guess who doesn't care?
He don't give a
Besides me, Michael Irvin, he don't care.
No, he don't.
Not a single fuck.
Love his passion. Absolutely. How can you not? Love his passion.
Man, his speech is motivational. I love that he's out there, man. That's 2 games back to back. He's got a bye week so he can rest up. He needs it. I mean, hopefully he's at
Colorado and Miami games in the same day. That man be traveling.
Yeah, Florida State gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be a horror film.
Yes.
That'll be ugly.
But we got to deal with Louisville first. So
We got to buy. We got to buy. We got to rest up. Hopefully, I'm saying Elijah Austin. Hopefully, is back. Hopefully, Jalen Rivers is. I'm saying back to full practice next week. It's I'm saying it's been an experience with Markel Bell, but it'd be nice to get the starter back in there. Hopefully, I did like the running game was on, man. The running game looked really solid till they till they had to kind of change, kind of pivot to what they needed to do. But man, Fletch looked good. I love the wrinkle of Dawson going into the eye. Didn't think that shit. I don't think we'd see that with. You saw the difference how Martinez goes with that, as opposed to the stop and go, which Joe you talked about.
Different, baby. Looked a lot different.
He's an I
Who
formation
we
back.
got?
Dawson cooked. Watch that game from the first quarter on. Dawson cooked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No,
He called a hell of a game.
Yeah.
He's been calling a hell of a game.
There was plenty of stuff early on too, but we're not.
Who we got? Who we got for players of the game, man? Offense, one defense. Play of the game.
X
on offense for you, Ben, and who on defense?
We gotta stay positive, right? Simeon Barrow.
Damn.
That'll be it. CB, who you got on offense? Who you got on defense?
On offense for me, I'm not gonna take the obvious, so I'll say Zay Horton.
Zay Horton had
when his number is called, other than he should have high pointed that ball in the end zone. He should have should have high pointed that football. Stop letting the footballs get in on you, bro. Yeah, don't do that. Go high point that thing. Go make that play.
Should have high pointed it. Same play.
Yeah, but we got to have both of those. But Zay, man, I got the numbers right here. Actually, Zay ended up with 7 for $163, average 23 yards a catch. Like Zay has just been start that boy. So Zay on offense, and then that was the X. He had 9 for 83 and a touchdown. Yeah, 9 for 83 and a touchdown. Sorry for Zay. And then on defense,
Simeon Barrow. You could just say it.
You can say it again. You can say it again.
Popo Aguirre played some really good minutes, especially in that fourth quarter. Go watch them. Anytime we stuff the run in the fourth quarter, 32 is in there. He played really well. The linebackers in general did not play well again this year, but this ain't the show for that. But in his sparing minutes that he played, Popo flashed quite a bit. But I'm not supposed to get negative, so let's go to somebody else now.
Who you got, Pope?
Oof. You can go Barrow again, Pope. You can go Barrow.
No, I'm gonna take the obvious. I'm gonna take the obvious. Cam Ward for me.
I was about to take the obvious like a motherfucker.
I mean, if those two didn't, I know you were going to, Joe. But Cam,
the obvious like a motherfucker.
No Cam, no win. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah, facts.
But,
I don't think Tyler could have
dude just proved again how elite he is. I mean, you just can't face the dude no matter what happens throughout the game, no matter what miscues or missteps he takes. He's the same throughout the whole game and just bounces back. I mean, that's something that's super hard to beat and something that you can't coach. But for defense, I think I'm gonna go with Wesley. I think he stepped up when he really needed to, and he was kind of one of the bright spots in that linebacker group for this game. Dude was all over the field, and I think having Bain back really helped out the defensive line in general, and just it was hard to see at the beginning of the game, but once we got into it and we saw Cal start to wear down, you really saw our strengths really start to come to fruition there. So I'm gonna go with Wes and Cam.
Can we give a credit to conditioning for that, yo? Like flying across the country, It's 2:00 in the morning on your body clock, and you're playing better than the home team. Like that's fucking crazy. Like you got stronger as the game went on. Needs to be talked about. Everybody want to talk when when the sky's falling. But being the stronger team at 1:30 in the morning is fucking bananas. All right, Joe, go ahead.
Yep, absolutely. On offense, I'm gonna go Mark Fletcher, man. I like the way that boy ran. Tough, man. Mark been tough. He been that dude, man. So I love Mark Fletcher. On defense, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna go Bane. Bane came back. He made an instant impact when he came back. A couple big plays towards the end, down the stretch. So yeah, Bane and Fletch for me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's a good one. It was challenging finding, what I'm saying, bright spots in that game at times. But man, like the team doesn't and refuses to quit. It was like, nah, it doesn't matter. 25 down. Like you see Simeon Barrow talk about that in the post-game press conference. You see Cam talk about it. Like that mentality is embedded in this year's you blurry Joey. You know what I'm saying? The DNA.
I didn't even do nothing, son. I didn't even do nothing this time. I'm minding my business.
Richard Hill says Fletcher a grown man. Rocky says you live for Kyle. You live for Kyle is still crying. Probably.
He might be.
Might be in an ice bath because he was playing his ass off in the he did play.
That boy was playing. I can't hold you.
He was playing.
Bro had 15 tackles, man.
Yeah, he had 10 in the first half.
That dude played his ass off.
12
in the first half. So
12 in the first half.
Bro.
Only 3 in the second half, but
that dude plays his ass off, man. That
Pimp Down says it's a damn shame we can only have Ward for 1 year. Do you need to go find another QB in the portal, or do we have a successor on the road? We will talk about that in December.
Yeah,
we will talk about that in the offseason.
Let's enjoy. I'll let my DMs. I'm talking about it now.
We talking about it at all times.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off.
I talked about it last night and you heard Chad.
Yeah. We talked about it.
We already know.
We already know. Listen, we saying it without saying
he can't have number one though. If it's gonna be him, he can't have number one. We got 11 gonna be there if you own it.
One person can have number one.
Yeah.
There's one. There's one person.
We'd be a little bit more selective about that shit going forward.
There's a little one person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
about that. All right, let's talk about let's see. Where y'all want to take it, man? Poke, what you want to talk about?
I don't know, man. I still feel like this ain't real. We still stuck in that algorithm of what it felt like to me.
Yeah, it was
algorithm.
Right? No, man, it's just I ain't used to that. I ain't used to this shit.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's different. Yeah.
So is this win, like compared to Virginia Tech? This is the best win of the season, unanimously. Like as far as excitement, as far as the comeback. What was it? 25 points.
25 points.
Or just comeback.
Yeah, I think in that regard it is, but I mean, still for me, the first game of the season is still at the top of the charts for me.
Okay. First game, going into the swamp and just demolishing that shit.
Just completely draining it, man. That was just too much fun. But I mean, these last two games, it hit a little bit different just because I was there for the Virginia Tech game, so it was completely different being in the stadium, and it was. Yeah, we came back, but it was a different set of circumstances at the end where, everybody was just, kind of dangling on edge, waiting to hear what the result of the replay was. Where with this one was, I mean, it was just a constant battle back from being down 25 points and just kept pressing, just kept pushing, just kept doing what they needed to do to win the game in the end. It didn't have to. As much as everybody's want to say it, didn't have to leave it in the hands of the ref to determine the outcome of the game.
Man, I hate that, because let's keep it a buck. Like the last 2 weeks could have been totally different outcomes.
Oh, completely.
Leaving it in the refs. Yeah, leaving it with the refs. 2 different calls, and we have.
I saw something earlier where in the last 2 games, Miami has given up 72 points. We were down 10 in the fourth quarter in one game, down 25 in the fourth quarter in one game, and still ended up 2-0.
Yeah, that's wild.
So make that make sense.
Yeah.
I think we led, and it said we led for only 15 minutes out of a total of 120 possible minutes in game, and still came out 2-0.
That's crazy.
Here's another thing: you can't give up. You can't give up a 25-point lead and then talk about the refs.
Oh no, absolutely not. They had it. They had us like 4th and 10. They had us 3rd and goal from the 17. Multiple 3rd and longs that they couldn't stop. So I mean, missed me with that. Oh, the refs gave it to them.
And the punter gave them fantastic field position.
Oh yeah.
Last drive.
Yeah,
last drive.
It was beautiful, man.
Dog, you had a 25-point lead.
Yeah,
25.
Blame everything
25.
besides the refs. What are you
25.
saying?
Yeah.
Benny, what's your favorite game so far this year? Let's go favorite, not the best, just your favorite game.
The Florida game. These two have been fun, but Florida was like, because all the anticipation of the entire offseason, everybody telling us, because we talk about it all the time. Everybody in spring, the past 2 years, everybody in fall, yo, this is the guy. So there's that kind of like, I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, this is, and then when you see Cam not only meet the expectation, but surpass it and continue to, fam, the best play for me all offseason, yes, the X catch on his ass was bananas. But that play when Cam was rolling out to his left, throws back across his body, hits Jacoby George in the back of the end zone. It's one of the best football plays. I don't even like. We just slide over that, right? We skip over that shit because, oh man, the refs, and we as a fan base, we tend to latch onto the negative shit. But fam, like, go back and watch just that pass and just what CBO cut the GIF up for you. That shit was incredible. Because
my favorite play.
I still don't know how he did it. Still don't know how he fucking did it. Like, and I've watched 40 other plays where I'm like, Cam, how the fuck? Cam, how?
And it wasn't like it was wide ass open either. He had to fit it in between two
the needle, which is crazy.
Like threaded it. Like anticipated him and breaking that window and just, I mean, fucking died.
That's my favorite play of the year still.
And I'm gonna have to say, I was talking shit about Cam's arm. He loaded up some shit. Savage. He loaded up a little bit, so he
heard you. He heard your jokes.
He heard you.
Broke Riley whole hand.
Yeah,
dude, I want to see Riley's hands after that one. Like, they got to be bruised.
They had to cut out the glove.
That was 95 miles an hour from like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Like, God almighty.
I know what that look is as a receiver. When your head instantly snap, it tip off and you snap back. That's that. Hey, why you throw that hard, dog? Like, what? What were you doing? How was I supposed to react to that?
You got beef? You got beef?
Right.
Like, why are you doing that at me? Like, that wasn't.
I saw your text. I just forgot to respond. Not my fault. Yo, I'm right here.
He's got a hook.
And even I'm talking about the two deep shots. You know what I mean? Like he lost them joints.
Dog, you couldn't hand the ball to Jacoby and Gordon better on them deep shots.
Yeah, he lost them.
What?
I was when I saw the first one, I was like, oh shit, okay. You must have heard me talking shit.
Yeah, he heard Joey talking shit. He said, all right, Joey, I got something for you.
Yeah, let that bitch
even the one after even the one after that phantom pass interference call on Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Third
that was a
from
dime.
17, third and goal. The very next pass right back to Zay.
Yeah.
Good. Like the ball was a blur. I don't know how.
I wish I could have seen that because I was like, "What the fuck is that? Like, what route was it? Just 4 verts? Like, how did I don't even know what it was."
You notice they still haven't shown us what that actual rub looked like, right?
Yo, I saw it. He didn't even touch anybody. So.
He didn't touch him.
Have you noticed how they show the replay on? They won't show you the rub.
Yeah, they won't show the replay. No,
because there wasn't one. There wasn't the one angle I saw. Somebody had posted it. he's just running a route. Like he actually tries to avoid the back.
Yeah.
When you see it.
They cut that bitch
Yeah,
just enough so you don't see whatever the flag was thrown for.
It was
that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
garbage.
But the rest like us. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, shout out.
That can't be your take. I'm sorry, bro.
No.
But I'll listen to whatever you got to say. Y'all play with y'all food too much. If y'all do this against a top 2 team, y'all gonna look. I'll listen to all that. Your argument against the Miami football Hurricanes cannot be the refs want us to win. Your argument cannot be the NCAA wants to see us be successful. If that's the case, you just started watching college football 3 years ago. That cannot be your argument, dog.
Just started watching this game. That's your extent of college football knowledge. Is like, this game?
Come on, bro. You can't know.
Oh, wow.
It's
ridiculous.
That's like being a baseball fan and saying, "Well, the Yankees don't spend no money, do they?" When you start watching, when you start watching.
Just
they
now,
better spend some money on. Never mind. CB, what's your favorite win? CB,
still Florida for me so far, because of what I. Let me tell you why. I kept saying before the season, the whole Canes by 20 mindset wasn't just I hope they blow somebody out. It was what I wanted this season to be. That 47 to what was it? 47-17, 47-14, something like that.
41-17.
47-14, right?
41-17.
Yeah, 41-17. To me, that validated what the locker room even felt like. You may feel like you're going to have a good season, but if you win that thing 24-21, you think, hey, damn, it may not be as good as I think it might be. You come out and put belt to ass like that, that's a different type of momentum. That's why you can be down in the fourth quarter, because you can go, nah, we can stomp this team, and we did the floor in the first week. Like that, I feel like that game didn't just put the nation on notice, it put the locker room on notice. Man, my dad used to always say, don't work to prove people wrong, work to prove yourself and the people around you right. That game proved everyone in the building right. Mm-hmm. So for me, there hasn't been a bigger one than that. That's a tone setter, dog. You came out, put 41 on them at their crib.
It took it easy in the fourth.
And in that weather too? I just couldn't believe it.
It was so hot. Yo, the humidity.
It was muggy. Ugh.
Muggy. Joe, what about you? Never dealt with humidity.
Ugh, it was muggy. I think this Cal game is my favorite simply because we're going into the bye week undefeated. I think that's huge. I really was like, yo, if we go into the bye week undefeated and we get this rest and we get to clean up some stuff, second half of the season is going to be a movie. And we did it. You know, we're 6-0 heading into the bye. So I think that's huge. I think it's very huge for the rest of the season. So
no, it also I totally agree with you, Joe. It also takes a lot of pressure off the guys too, because if you lose that game going into the bye week, now you got guys kind of starting to press like, oh shit, we shouldn't have. We had that game, and all they're thinking about is how that game went and the negative sides of it. Whereas going into it now, you got to think there's a little sense of relief having that 6-0 going into the bye week, and now they don't have to listen to so much of the noise from the outside. Not saying that they do right now, but there's less of a chance of them doing that, so they can kind of relax a little bit. Like you said, give some of these guys that are dinged up chance to get healthy, really dive into film, and really try to, basically they have the opportunity to nitpick things now and really get to it and, clean up some of that stuff that they've been, kind of messing around with.
Yeah, I also think it's a new season. Like it's 0-0 the goal is to go 1-0 every week. But I think now this is a new season. Like you're 0-0 right now. Yeah, like you're going into the second half of the season, and you have to finish your food for the second half of the season so you can get to that chip.
Yeah.
So I won't have to sell my tickets. Definitely.
Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, you
yeah.
You're right.
So we can
during this one.
I won't have to sell mine either, Joe.
Right,
Yo
absolutely.
was on StubHub. He ain't create anything yet. He was just on it. He was just like, let me just get the app ready. Just put the app to the side.
Yeah,
listen,
man. Like
I can't wait to host y'all.
I think I'm gonna go, Joe.
Man.
I told Steph. I said, I think I said if we go 7-0, I'm buying the tickets for the ACC championship game.
So you got Louisville. When we beat Louisville,
I'm buying them. No bullshit. I'm buying them.
Yeah, there's about to be a Twitter campaign, son. Now you done fucked up. You shouldn't have said it. Now, yeah,
it's
happening now.
It's
that's
happening.
it down.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, look, we see the comments,
put it
right?
out there.
We see the comments. We got 250 people watching us live. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Tell a Kane to tell a Kane, man. We appreciate y'all. Look, we could do the negative, but Joe told y'all at the beginning we gonna talk about that next week on Sunday. We taking Wednesday off. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's here in Florida, like myself and Pope, please be safe. Please be smart.
Y'all, man.
Look, man, prep. Don't wait till the last minute. The gas station's already getting crazy. Sandbag stations are getting crazy. Prep, man, be smart. I know we just had a hurricane. That's why, Joe, you right on this one, man. We're staying positive with it. We saw the defensive deficiencies. We saw all that shit. We watched the same game y'all did. But we're going to talk about that next Sunday. Everybody here in Florida, man, anybody who's still affected by Hurricane Helene, please be safe. Please be smart, man. And look, we gonna end it here, and we could talk about this shit forever, man. At the end of the day, Miami 6-0, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And just enjoy the fact that we're undefeated, fam. And look how it's looking. We coming back, dog.
Top 10.
Cardiac, top 10, top 5. Don't fucking matter, man. We supposed to be number 1 on everybody's list. You'll see what happens when we no longer exist. Fuck out of here, man. Throw them up, man. Throw them up. You know what I'm saying? We take this shit taking over the whole country. I don't know about that shit.
Fam.
Come on now.
Taking over.
Hey, Florida commits out here doing it. Boys ain't gator chomping. Boys is doing the Cam Ward.
Hey, it hit the NFL today
flip
too.
That, man,
by the way,
please
for
flip
real?
that. It would be great.
Leonard Taylor got his first sack today and busted the cellar.
Oh yeah, shout out to Leonard Taylor. Big shout out to Leonard Taylor.
Hey,
Yeah,
flip
man.
that receiver, please. We would really like to flip that guy. We want that guy to come to Miami. We really need him. Man, we ain't got new wideouts in the class. If y'all would just do me a small favor and get me 1 or 2 wideouts so I could get some sleep at night, that'd be fantastic.
We got subliminal.
Stay positive.
Subliminal CB.
That shit sounded like the end of a pharmacy commercial. These side effects will also give you. We're gonna flip it for wide receiver. We're gonna take all your.
For the 1 or 2 wide receivers, I'm probably gonna need high blood pressure medicine. I really don't want to do that because I'm black and I eat a lot of stuff with salt on it, so I'm gonna have high blood pressure anyway. So come here, if you are listening, I just want 1 or 2 wideouts. Go ahead and give me nay. I'll give you for the Cortez Mills thing, but just go ahead and give me 1. Just want 1. Just 1.
All right, guys,
we might hear something on during the bye week, man. So
the bye week about hey, y'all tune in, man. Mario working now. Mario, you know who don't got a bye week? Mario motherfucking Crystal Ball and the whole staff. We up out of here, guys. Peace.